Hello there people, my name is Amanamaz and I just finished playing, yeah that's right, playing Assassin's Creed Mirage. I haven't done a game review in ages. Like, I've been playing a few games here and there, but I haven't done a review on any of them. But this one makes a nice change. So back to Assassin's Creed Mirage. This one is set in 9th century Baghdad during the Islamic Golden Age, and not that long before Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is pretty much Basim's origin story, a character introduced in the previous game. I haven't played the last two because I heard they were so long that I couldn't be bothered to play them. I barely finished playing Assassin's Creed Origins, but I do know what happens in terms of story. I get it's a massive RPG, but sometimes I prefer a smaller, condensed story, and this was it. It's funny because apparently this was supposed to be a Valhalla DLC, but I'm glad this was its own standalone game. It really felt like the Assassin's Creed franchise went back to its roots. Like, the world felt more packed and full of life, especially when you're in the round city and its outskirts. They really put emphasis on the stealth, or at least that's how I played it. I preferred hiding in the bushes and killing fools or jumping off a building to kill them. I did partly play that way because I thought the combat system was a bit crap. I played on the PS5 and the attack button was just pretty much R1. There was no heavy and light attack variation, and I didn't really like the timing on the dodge and parry mechanism. Also, I did miss having a bow and arrow. Don't get me wrong, throwing knives are great and how you can customize them, but I would have preferred just a bit more variety. So yeah, if you do play this game, the stealth method is the way to go. In terms of plot, it's pretty standard. Like, you have to kill a number of second-in-commands before finding the main person and then killing them. But the lore is pretty interesting if you have played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or at least know what happens. If you didn't, then you would be pretty lost. I mean, even I was at times. But spoiler warning, I mean, it has been a few weeks now, so it's on you. But you see how Basim becomes one with Loki, or at least how he embraces that he was Loki in his previous life. Like how Eivor was Odin, but they never really state that, and they show him in the form of a genie and his hallucinations of his best friend. Like, I get why they didn't show the Isu stuff, because it would have been a rehash of the previous game, but I feel like they could have used a bit more for this one, especially how he was tortured and locked away. Or maybe I just missed those parts as I didn't play Valhalla, but do let me know if I did. The characters I thought were fun. Basim I thought was pretty cool. It was nice seeing how he turned from a street thief to a master assassin. He isn't exactly boring too, like some other main characters like Arno from Unity, but I wouldn't say he's as good as Ezio or Edward Kenway either. He does have some snarky and witty moments which I thought was funny, and his interactions with Nahal was fun and full of banter, which I liked because it was the main relationship he had, until you found out she was some kind of hallucination because of Loki. That bit, I did get a bit confused, not gonna lie. The other supporting characters were fine, nothing special or complex about them. Roshan was the really strict mentor who you end up fighting in the end, because she's a stickler of the rules of leaving your past behind. And other than her, you don't really explore anyone else, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Overall, I did enjoy playing the game and had a lot of fun with it. I'm not saying it's any Game of the Year contender, but certainly a throwback on how good Assassin's Creed games used to be. I know this review kinda sounds more negative than positive, but once you play it, it's pretty fun. And I do hear it's an improvement over Valhalla and Odyssey. So hopefully it's a return to form for when Ubisoft do the feudal Japan game next year, I think. If I had to give it a rating, it would be a 7 out of 10. A solid game, but not the best one in the franchise. And not gonna lie, I'm still a bit hesitant on future games, but we shall see. Anyway, if you like my review, please leave a like and subscribe, that will greatly be appreciated. And I shall see you next time, and peace.